Hello, distinguished viewers. This video is aimed at sufficiently equipping you with cogent points in relation to the interconnectivity of telecommunication networks in Nigeria. I am Zeenat Oyesanya, an undergraduate intern at Alem Solicitors and a 500 level law student of Olabisi Onabanjo University. Like I said earlier, in the simplest manner, I will be explaining the interconnectivity of telecommunication networks in Nigeria. Interconnection and interconnectivity are two terms that mean the same thing, and so they can be used interchangeably. What then is interconnection? In the literal sense, interconnection is defined to mean the linkage of two telecommunication networks in order to ensure a seamless flow and exchange of traffic. Basically, interconnection seeks to eliminate the need for a customer to subscribe to multiple telecommunication network service providers in order to access other customers. In Nigeria today, the principal legislation regulating the interconnectivity of telecommunication networks in Nigeria is the Nigerian Communications Act of July 2003, which I shall subsequently refer to as the NCA 2003. Accordingly, sections 96 to 100 of the NCA 2003 regulates the interconnectivity of telecommunication networks in Nigeria. Section 96 provides that it is mandatory for a licensed telecommunications operator upon receipt of a request to interconnect to accept such request, and at that point interconnection is established. Section 97 provides that all interconnection agreements shall be in writing. Then section 97 subsection 2 provides that all interconnection agreements shall be in conformity with the provisions of this act and subsidiary legislations made to this effect. Also, it must be in conformity with the principles of neutrality, transparency, non-discrimination, and fair competition, amongst others. Section 98 of the NCA 2003 provides that interconnection agreements within 30 days are to be submitted to the Nigerian Communications Commission. It is mandatory for such agreements to be submitted because the Nigerian Communications Commission has the power to revise such agreements and request for additional information from either of the parties to the agreement. Section 99 of this Act empowers the NCC to make regulations as are necessary to bring into conformity with the Act the terms and conditions of an interconnectivity agreement. Section 100 provides that on no occasion and under no circumstance shall a telecommunication operator disconnect or disrupt an interconnection with a licensed telecommunications operator unless prior written approval has been gotten from the NCC. Moving on, there are equally regulations that pursuant to section 70 of the NCA 2003 have been made by the NCC, one of which is the Telecommunications Networks Interconnection Regulations 2007. Paragraph 1 of the Telecommunications Network Interconnection Regulations 2007 mandates a licensed telecommunications operator upon receipt of a request to interconnect to accede to such request. Similarly, section 15 of this regulation provides that a requested party is defined to mean a party who receives a request to interconnect from a fellow licensed telecommunications operator. A requesting party, on the other hand, is a party that desires to interconnect with a fellow licensed telecommunications operator on a feasible location. At this juncture, I would like to explain the process of dispute resolution between interconnecting parties. It is important to state that the provisions of section 73 to 78 of the NCA 2003 regulate the resolution of disputes between licensed telecommunication operators and, in this instance, interconnected parties. Sequel to provisions of this part, upon a dispute between licensed telecommunication operators who are in an interconnection agreement, such parties shall take reasonable steps to ensure that the dispute is resolved before writing to the Nigerian Communications Commission. Moving on, the Nigerian Communications Commission is at liberty to either accept or refuse such requests to resolve disputes, inasmuch as the disputes are not frivolous. Also, interconnection would not be feasible in certain instances and this is an exception to the provisions of Section 96, which mandates a licensed telecommunications operator to receive interconnection requests and conform with same. In instances where there is an absence of a point of interconnection, in instances where the requesting party is not licensed, and lastly, in instances where the interconnection would occasion odds for the requested party. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that at this point you are able to understand the basic principles governing the interconnectivity of telecommunication networks in Nigeria. Thank you very much for listening. For more information, please visit our website at www.alemsolicitors.com and our LinkedIn page at Alem Solicitors. Thank you.